people sadly have this chasm between spirituality and the physical world. So whether it's the physical body, whether it's science, whether it's medicine, as though somehow we had to choose between being spiritual or being scientific, as though we had to choose between meditation and medication, as though we had to choose between spirit and body. There's no such dichotomy. Spirituality is that which infuses all of our life. It doesn't deny the exciting discoveries of science. It doesn't deny the amazing technology. And if you doubt that, just see how many spiritual leaders are teaching via technology today, right? We're all using it. The cameras, the wires, the computers. This is all technology. And it's such a great asset for us. So there's no sense of being spiritual means we shun technology or we shun discoveries, we shun science. In the same way, it doesn't mean we shun medicine. The power of prayer, the power of meditation, the power of being in alignment, yoga, union, is that which brings balance back into our system, our physical system, and of course the system between the body, the mind, the spirit, the body, the mind, the heart. But it does not in any way push away a system of treating aspects of the body. In fact, for things like emergencies, there's no one I know, from enlightened renunciants to the deepest meditators, there's no one I know who, if they fell down and broke their leg, or had a heart attack, or got in a car accident, that they would simply try to meditate away the broken limb, that somehow they would just try to use the power of their mind to reset their bones. Everyone I know would go to a hospital. You start getting into more gray areas when you look at issues of pain, when you look at other chronic illnesses. Some wouldn't use it, many would. To me, I don't think it's unspiritual at all. We have a body. We are spirit, but we have a body. And yes, one of the most beautiful spiritual practices is remembering I'm not the body. It's why we fast. It's why we stay awake all night. It's why we do all of these practices. It's why Puja Swamiji had to stand on one leg for 11 hours a day. It's why you see all sorts of practices that are used to tame the body and to teach us and remind us that we aren't the body. Not to subjugate the body, but just to remind us I'm not the body. But that doesn't mean that when the body is in pain or when the body is sick, that I can't treat it. You should treat it. And if a pain medication removes the pain from your body such that you can sit in meditation without having to use an extraordinary amount of willpower to not think about the pain, if it enables you to get out of your bed, off of your couch, and into the world, where you can connect and be of service and give, if it allows you to get out and enjoy sunsets and take walks, hike in the woods, if it enables you to pick up your children or your grandchildren, or your dog or your cat, or the kids across the street, if it's going to enable you to reconnect with life, take it. Everything, of course, has side effects, and these are things you have to ask your doctor, but there's nothing unspiritual about giving yourself the best chance that you have to connect with the truth of who you are. And if every time you close your eyes, you are so overcome with pain, eyes open, eyes closed, walking, sitting, standing, sleeping, that's not life. And if a simple pain pill can give you life back, by all means take it. And if at some point in your life your dharma is to meditate in a cave, 20 hours a day, months on end, to develop a spiritual power, to treat whatever it is that's ailing your body, so be it. Wonderful. God bless you. But in the meantime, there's no reason you have to suffer. And the same, by the way, goes for everything I can think of. Diabetes. I mean, things that are debilitating illnesses. And yes, of course, make lifestyle changes. Eat more healthily, exercise, don't stress, meditate, do yoga. But that's the same no dichotomy. Just because you take the pill doesn't mean I'm not going to also do physical therapy. I'm not going to also cut out foods that are inflammatory and toxic. Doesn't mean that I'm going to not do the things that actually are curing me. But it simply means along the way, I deserve to live. And by the way, there's a lot of people out there with debilitating pain for whom a pain medicine doesn't do anything. So if your issues can be solved by a pill, as simple as a pain medication, consider yourself actually very lucky. But do engage in all of the practices, whether it's acupuncture, whether it's Reiki, whether it's yoga, whatever it may be, that can someday, hopefully, free you from that medicine. In the same way, if you've got diabetes, take the insulin and exercise and eat better and do all the things that eventually, someday, hopefully, will get you off the insulin. But if you die along the way, you lose your chance. So yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Take the medicine, it's okay.